Hello everyone! As you can see, I've got my charcoal mask going. It's been a few days since I've done it, so I figured I'd put it on. It looks a little bit darker than usual because I did something kind of different instead of just using all glue. I also put in some of my peel off cucumber mask in there just to kind of give it a nice light, airy, refreshing type feel. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. So today it's charcoal, glue, and some cucumber peel. I pulled it down just a little bit more just to kind of give myself a real full face. But in the meantime, I'm going to start on another DIY. Today's venture will be sugaring wax. Of course, for that you'll need sugar. We're also going to be using lemon juice along with water. You'll need a saucepan and something to mix it with, so a whisk, something to spread with, so a butter knife, and a bowl or jar to hold it in. So in here I've got 2 cups of plain old granulated sugar. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water and a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Lemon juice in. We're going to go ahead and stir this pretty well, get it all incorporated before we get the heat on. Bring this to a boil for about 5 to 7 minutes until we get a nice golden-y color. While we wait for that to boil, let's talk mask progression here. I'm getting pretty dry. I still have some wet spots. It is tightening just as easy, but it doesn't feel as strong. It feels like I have a little bit more give, and I think that's the cucumber mask. So I have a feeling that this is going to be a little bit easier to pull off, but I'm hoping that it still works just as well because the charcoal is in there, so hopefully it still extracts everything. Back to our sugar. And the boiling has begun. Getting there, getting there. Make sure you watch your pot closely so that way the same thing doesn't happen to you. I just finished cleaning up a whole bunch of liquid sugar that spilled from out of my pot. So keep a close eye on it. It boils over very fast. Okay, so it looks like our color is basically where we need it. I'm going to go ahead and try to pour this in here without making a mess. So this is what we have so far. I'm thinking that the color is still a little light, so I have some more boiling for a little bit just to double check and make sure that the darker color is not going to be a better consistency, and I'll put this in another bowl. The reason why I was concerned about the shade of the sugar is because the darker it is, the thicker of a consistency it'll be, so the longer it cooks, the thicker it'll be. So that's why I tried to get it maybe just a little bit darker. I don't know that this is going to be thick enough for me to be able to use it as a hard wax by itself. I might be able to use it as a soft wax with fabric strips. So we'll let these cool and see what we end up with. So we are almost there with this. By the time that this dries off and we can get it peeled, hopefully our wax will be at a perfect consistency to give it a try. If not, I guess I'll just have to try and mix some again. We are finally dry. I'm gonna start peeling this bad boy. The strength hasn't changed, but it is coming up a bit easier with that peel off in there. Woo! It does hurt a little bit less. But like I said, it's still just as strong. Sorry about the camera movement. Woo! Had some dry, wet area here apparently. Yep, still a little goopy there. Did not realize it. Oh, and I had some in my hair. Let's see what kind of fun stuff we've got here. Okay, so I'm trying to get this to go ahead and focus. And as you can see, I got a lot of dry patches pulled up, a lot of stuff pulled up in my nose, which is wonderful. That's always what we're looking for. Yeah. Worked just as well, maybe even a bit better, I think, because I was able to really get this off with no trouble. So I just went ahead and wiped most of my face down with a warm, damp towel. I did miss some spots. I forgot I went underneath my chin, but there we go. I think my face is just as smooth, just as clear. I think I like the addition of the cucumber mask. Just makes it easier to come off, but let's check on that sugar, shall we? So these have been cooling off for about actually a couple hours now. This is the dark consistency one. As you can see, it got way too hard in the center. It is still somewhat pliable, but it's definitely a lot harder consistency than I think we would be hoping for. Probably if I warm it up a little bit, I'll be able to use it. This one, on the other hand, is like perfect consistency right now. So we're gonna go ahead and give these a try. Alrighty, so Sugar Wax is not coming out exactly how it should. I'm thinking maybe if I cool it off a little bit more, it'll be a lot more pliable. At this point, it's really soft and really sticky and it's not really working for what I'm trying to do. I could probably use it with some cloth strips and do like some regular waxing, but I don't have any on hand, so we gotta figure out how to make it a little bit more hands-on, less sticky. Hopefully I will be able to go live with you guys either this evening or in the next couple days and show you how well it works. But thank you so much so far for watching. Stay tuned, like and subscribe, and make sure you're getting some kind of notification when I post a new video. That way you guys can go ahead and find it. If you don't have me on Facebook, go ahead and add me. That way you guys can watch the live portion too. See you soon.